Hello people, it's Surfer here, and welcome back to another video. And to start off this video, the backstory is that me and my brother and my dad went to Rome last week, and I guess, even though I wasn't the one who planned the trip, I'm just a 15-year-old, this is some advice that some things that I kind of picked up that I'd like to share with you. So, if you're going to Rome, first let's start with the actual commute there. Now, obviously, if you live in the U.S., like me, specifically, like, New England, so obviously you have to go to an international airport. So what we did for the commute is we traveled about an hour away to this airport in another state. Then we took as a park and ride, and then we took another 40-minute bus to the airport, and then we took about a 6-hour flight from where we were, and then all the way up to Lisbon, Portugal. And then we were there in the airport for like a couple hours, I guess a layover, and then we took a flight from Lisbon to Rome, and then to get to our Airbnb, which, here, we'll get to that in a sec, we took a train and a bus ride. So, and then I would like to say something about the train and bus ride, is definitely take advantage of public transport. We got bus and subway passes at the beginning of the week, and that was like great during the week. It helped us with getting to all the destinations time effectively and cost effectively. Alright, and another point about the Airbnb is, I get this is not for everyone, but I would definitely recommend, if you like a more of a home-y feel rather than a hotel feel, especially if like you're a bigger family, maybe with kids, or you just want more space in general, I would definitely suggest getting an Airbnb, because, us personally, as I said, we're not really huge fans of hotels, but it gives you like a kitchen, a fridge space, and just more space in general, and would definitely recommend for families. Like, if you are more than 2 people, it was the 3 of us, so yeah. And then another point I would like to make is, obviously, if you're going to Rome, you're going to want to see all the tourist destinations. But there is one quick point I want to make. So just something to be aware of. There is a little bit of a problem with beggars in Rome, some areas. Now, it's not like they are a huge problem because they don't necessarily bother you, and I'm not trying to, categorize or call out anyone here. This is not a judgment thing, it's just something to be careful about, is that there are some people who will come up to you and ask for money. Now, I'm not going to be like one of those people that's like, oh, they're going to spend it on drugs, because I know that's not true for all beggars. Sometimes they legitimately need the money. But I would just be aware of that. Now, we didn't really have this problem. We did have a couple of people come to ask us for money, and then people trying to sell us stuff for way more than it was actually worth. But you have to be careful, because some people are completely fine, and they're completely cool, and with you not giving them money, but you never know, it's just more like a stranger thing, you never know how somebody might react if you don't want to give them money, so just be aware of that. But again, not to judge anybody, you never know what somebody is going through, you don't want to know why they're in this situation, so yeah, not gonna put any judgments on those people. Anyways, moving on. Now to the actual location, like locations you want to see, especially the Vatican. I would definitely recommend booking tickets in advance, which is what we did for the Vatican and the Villa Borghese. Because the line for the tickets, as we found out, was crazy. Even the line to get in, even if you already had a ticket, was kind of long. And I would especially recommend it with the Vatican because you have to wait outside. And one thing I will say is, if you're going to Rome, make sure, especially if you have an Airbnb, it's probably not something you have to worry about with a hotel, make sure it has a working AC. It is very hot during the summer. We went in late July, and in terms of packing, I would definitely pack summer weather stuff, like shorts and a t-shirt. You could be fine walking around most places like that. The only time I would say you shouldn't wear that is the Vatican. And especially, going back to the booking tickets in advance with that, you definitely want to do that, because it can be hot, and the Vatican does have a dress code. They require you to cover your shoulders, and I believe your legs too. You could probably just get away with nice pants and a nice shirt, but it's very hot. And again, I respect the dress code, but it's just something to keep in mind if you don't want to wait in line for tickets when you have in hot clothes. And and sometimes you can't always book tickets in advance. Sometimes the lines are not as bad. We got tickets for the Colosseum and the Palatine Hill. That was actually not horrible, but and it was a really good experience. And then I guess my final piece of advice is is obviously there's going to be some amazing things to see. Like, go to the Colosseum, you can see a building that's been around for 2,000 plus years. You go to the Vatican, you can see amazing statues like Laocoon and his sons, which is like one of the most famous statues in the world. It's amazing. I would say take pictures, obviously, so you can have memories, but at the same time, make sure not to take too many pictures and videos, because you just want to, at the same time, be in the present moment. Like, just enjoy that you're actually here seeing this in person. And yeah, stay in the present moment. Anyways, I'm trying not to make this video too long. I hope that you found this video informative. I hope that you have a great day and a great rest of your week. And make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want. Bye.